Hi everyone, it's Cindy with Create with Cindy's Creations. Let's make kind of like an apron utensil holder for your utensils for a table. We have a paper bag here. Let me get the measurements for you. I'm sure you could use other sizes, but my bag is about 8.5 inches tall, and the width without it being open is like 5 1/4, just so you have the basic information. What we're going to do is we're going to take and make like an apron at the top. So we're going to take what I did. I have another one done, so I just want to show what it is. I just kind of guesstimated what size I needed, and we're going to cut this down like an apron, kind of like that. So I'm going to put this back on top of here, and we're going to use my Fix Around pen, which is a pen that the ink will disappear. And we're going to make 2 sizes, just like that, on each side. 1 on each side. I'll just turn it over to the other side and put it up against here. Because I already have these done, you could still just do your own, but I'm just going to use the same one that I cut earlier. So this is my little template. So you're going to have this. We're going to cut these pieces out. If I can find my scissors. Here they are. So let's get these cut out. And it's going to look like an apron. That we're going to put on. We're going to put something else on the top. See how it looks like an apron? So let's cut this side out. Because I wanted them to be at least the same length on each side, so it's not kind of, you know, separate or different lengths. So let's get this cut out. Okay, so now we have them cut out. So here's our apron. Isn't that kind of cute? Okay, let me dry this, so I can get my ink off of here. All you do is your heat tool, and this pen erases. So you won't see my marks anymore on here. Okay. So now my marks are gone. So now you have like an apron, okay? So you open up the bag. Okay, so you open up the bag. So it looks like an apron. Now on the inside, you're going to have these things hanging up here. We're going to cut these off because we don't need those. So we're going to go across. And then we're just going to cut them down. See how it makes it straight across? The same thing to the other side. Okay, so you now have a bag that looks like that with the sides cut down. Okay, so I fold it back up to get the other part on. I have just a piece of brown paper is all I'm using, and we're going to glue this down here at the bottom. And now I have another piece that we're going to put on the top of it. So let me go ahead and do this part first. Now I just got this off the internet. It just says kitchen, the heart of the home. You can put any kind of saying on the top of it. I'm just going to use my tape. This is just a roll of tape. Just putting tape on it. So we're going to do it on all 4 sides on this one. After I move it away. Okay, got those 2 sides. Okay, so we got it on all 4 sides. We're going to take our other piece of paper. You just cut it to the length that you need it. If you want it smaller, however big your bag is. So now we have this piece. This piece is going to go on top of here, but you're only going to glue 3 sides, not the top, but the 3 sides. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is just tape. You can buy these basically anywhere. So we're leaving the top open. We're going to put this on here. Get it as straight as you can. I mean, I may not have it the straightest, but it works for me. So now we have this. a little bag. It has that in the middle of it. Isn't that cute? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our utensils. Now I have these plastic ones that are just clear. I also have some wood ones, and I'll show you that. And we're going to stick these inside. These are a little bit taller. You may want to use smaller utensils, but this is what I have. So now we have a little bag with the utensils in it. Now you can't see these as well. Then we're going to open it up, and I have a napkin. This is just a summertime napkin. You could use any kind of napkins that you want. Depends on your season that you're going to use this for. So we're going to open it up. So now we have it open, and we're going to put our napkin inside. And now you have a little bag for your guests. Now I'm going to just fold it back down flat, because you probably want to put it flat on your table setting. And move this over. Now here we have a bag that you just put on your place setting, and it looks like, you know, they can take or just put it by your food. They can grab it as they go. That way your utensils are already in here, not being touched, because you don't want open utensils and for you to pick them up. So we have this one, and I did one other one, but I used different utensils in here. But like I said, you could use anything you want. So this one, I have these utensils that somebody that I know, a creator, has a laser machine, and she cut these out. So now you have this one. So now we have two bags that you can set with your tablescape, table with your plates and everything on it. Now they have a napkin in here and all their utensils. I hope I inspired you today. If there's any questions that you have on these, please be sure to give me a message. I hope you like and follow my page for more inspiration from me. This is Cindy with Cindy's Creations. Have a good day.